Hey gang, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I hope that you are all having a happy new year. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, she is alive. Oh my gosh. Yes, I look not, I don't look that great. I'm not hungover at all. I didn't have one drink last night. But I did ring in the new year. Usually I sleep it in, but I actually rang in the new year. I was out with some friends and then I was home before midnight, but I actually stayed awake and saw the new year in, and then I went to bed shortly thereafter. But how are you guys doing? I know that I've seen a couple messages and I'm sorry I have not replied personally yet. I'll do a little catch up quickly. I am still taking the Topiramate. I don't know if I ever mentioned this in a previous video, but I really think, and this could all be just in my mind, but I really think that it helps with my immune system somehow. And I could be just totally like out there somewhere, but I really think that somehow the Topiramate helps with my immune system. So if nothing else, I'm continuing on it for that reason. In my last video, I had shared with you that I had lost another 6 pounds. I have not weighed recently, but I have been exploring a couple other things prior to the new year. So I don't necessarily count this as a New Year's resolution. I don't like New Year's resolutions. If you do, I'm very happy for you. I don't like to look at things as a New Year's resolution because to me, they don't necessarily last. And so I'm just continuing, trying to look for things that work for me, or hopefully try to work for me. And you're going, what in the world are you babbling about? Get on with it and tell us what in the heck you're saying. And what the heck I'm saying is, I have been doing a little bit of research on some other things that can potentially help me with weight loss. And a couple things, and don't shoot me down. Do your own research too, but a couple things that I've been looking into are ADF and OMAD. And you're going, what in the heck is that? And maybe some of you already know what those are. ADF is alternate day fasting, and OMAD is 1 meal a day fasting. So in essence, just a couple different types of fasting. And I actually started on Monday. Well, technically Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, basically. I had stopped eating at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I only had water throughout the day on Monday. And then Monday night, I had a meal. And so technically yesterday was, if I was to do the alternate day fasting for me, my version is, a day of just water fasting, and then a day to eat, and then a day of water fasting, and a day to eat. You get the drift. Although when I got down to Monday night, when it got down to be 6 o'clock at night, I had realized that I had done a full 24 hours, a full day of fasting at that point, and I did have a meal. And then yesterday morning, I had a cup of coffee for breakfast. That was all that I had. And I know some of you are going to go, oh, starving yourself or things like that. No. And I know it's so unconventional. It's so, we're just always drilled in and taught all these things of, 3 square meals a day and sometimes a snack in between and all these things. And we're just food inundated. And it's been my life, my entire life. And that's why I am the size that I am, is because it's like that's all I do is eat. And I'm looking for something to kind of break the cycle, because if it were as easy as cigarettes, I quit smoking 25 years ago. I can do without cigarettes. I can throw them away. Drinking alcohol, I can totally do without that. You don't have to have alcohol to live. You don't have to have cigarettes to live, but you have to have food to live. And so I'm trying to discover a way that I can help my body to deal with food better. And I've been watching a lot of other YouTube videos. One channel that I've been watching that I have to give a shout out to is a healthy alternative. A healthy alternative. And I'll try to remember, if I can, I'll put the name of the channel down below in the description. But I've been watching a lot of their videos, and a lot of the people, and everybody does a different kind of fast. And the thing is, it has become a lifestyle for people. Some people do the 1 meal a day. Some people do the alternate day fast. Some people do, more real extreme fast, which is not my bag. And that's the thing right now. I'm just trying to focus on finding out what could potentially work for me. I don't know. The other thing that I'm also learning is that if I, in continuing on down this path and trying to learn and listening to my body and what she wants, what she needs, what she requires to be healthy, that I can't skip nutrition. One thing that I did order yesterday, and I will share that with you, and in 2020, I am going to attempt to be better at bringing you more videos. I have been sorely lacking, and that I do deeply apologize. There's no excuse other than laziness. I apologize. I get to a point where I want to film a video, but then I feel ashamed because I feel like I should have lost all this weight by now. And, I should have some kind of a better looking physique to present to you, I guess, to be some kind of a role model for you. And I haven't been able to do that, I guess because I'm a human being, and I just haven't figured out for me what 100% works for me. And I'm still on that journey. And so with that, I want to continue to take you on this journey with me. And what I started to say was I ordered what's called Organifi Green. I don't know if you've ever seen, if you watch any amount of YouTube videos, I'm sure you've seen, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he is kind of the creator, I believe, of the Organifi products. And I've done a little bit of research, and it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but I'm telling you that if you go to their website, and I will link that, there's no affiliation at all. They're not, they're not paying me to promote it or say anything. I haven't even gotten the stuff yet. I haven't even tasted it, nothing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, but I will put some information down below. But what I have learned in my research is that it's one of the better ones, better tasting ones. It's a green drink, it's a powder drink. When I get it, I will show you. But what I was gonna say is I was going to go out on Amazon and order through Amazon Prime, but I decided to go out to their actual website, and I found that when I went to their website and I clicked on, I can't remember, I have a couple of those different links that will like scan through a bunch of different coupons to try and find you the best coupon deal. I don't think it was Honey. It was like either Honey or WikiBuy or one of those things that took like an additional $20 off, because it's pricey. It is pricey, but even with adding shipping, it was still way cheaper than on Amazon Prime. So go directly to their website if it's something that you're mildly interested in looking at. But there's just a lot of nutrients in there, and I'm like, if I'm considering, you know, regardless of whether I do one meal a day every day or if I do alternate day fasting, I want to make sure that I'm giving my body the nutrients that it needs, because I don't always eat the greatest. I just don't. I don't eat the most nutrient-filled meals. When I'm living by myself, I just don't always buy the best, eat the best. And so I just thought, for now, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try the green juice. And when you break it down, as for the cost per serving, it's a whole lot cheaper than if you were to go to a health food store where they make green juices. I want to say it was like a little over $2 a serving. And if you were to go to one of those health food stores where they make green juices, they're going to charge you anywhere between $5 and $10 a serving. So when you look at it from that perspective, it's a lot cheaper, and there's a lot of nutrients in it. And I will give you my true perspective on it when it does arrive. But again, Organifi Green, I know there's an Organifi Red. They make several different products. So I'll give you the true nitty-gritty as to what I think. It's so hard because there are so many products out there. It's like when I started to do my research on, and I know that I barely scratched the surface of what's out there for healthier nutritional drinks, just to try to get your greens in and such. And I thought, if I'm going to spend the money, I want something that I can drink, something that's palatable, something that isn't going to make me want to gag when I drink it. And if it means spending a little bit more money so that it is A, nutritional, and B, that I can drink it, and vice versa, you know, those two things are my top two things for purchasing. So anyway, I want to take you on this journey with me. I want to film more. I want to share more with you. I'm still on 50 milligrams of Topiramate. I do believe that the Topiramate has helped me. I know that it's helped me lose almost 40 pounds in 2019, which I'm so totally grateful for. I was hoping to have lost more than that because I have been on Topiramate for a year. But I'm thrilled to have lost that much. But I feel like at this point I do need to incorporate something else in addition to, and I'm truly believing that in time that maybe I will be able to just completely get off of the Topiramate and not even have to be on that. I'm hoping that in time that maybe I'll even be able to get off my low dose of blood pressure medication. And something else I did want to share too, you know, since I've been on the Topiramate and I do struggle with the anxiety and the depression and things like that. I've talked about that before too. I did incorporate a vitamin D supplement, and it's got 1,000 units I use or whatever. I don't have the bottle in front of me, I'm sorry. But about 3 or 4 days ago, I've only been taking one little capsule. They're like just a tiny little, they almost remind me a little bit of those fish oil capsules, if you've ever seen those. I've only been taking one because I didn't know how it was going to affect me or how it would interact with the Topiramate. And it's been fine, but I decided probably 3 or 4 days ago that I was going to up it to 2 of those. And I really feel like that has made a world of difference. Just taking 2 of those a day instead of 1. I think I must be really have been vitamin D deficient, which stands to reason because I spend most of my time indoors because I work indoors. And it's the winter season and we've had so many dreary days, and being on Topiramate, all those things kind of add up against you. But I've been taking 2 of those a day for the last 3 or 4 days, and I feel like I felt so much better. So I'll try to keep you posted on that, try to keep you updated on things like that. But I just wanted to come on here today. I'm already at 16 minutes. Let you know that yes, I am still alive. I love you guys. You guys are always so patient, so kind. I just wanted to give you an update of what's going on in my life, where I'm at, what I'm doing, and what I'm exploring right now. This is the human experience. There is no playbook. I mean, this is not a dress rehearsal. You've heard that, I'm sure, in other scenarios. Life is not a dress rehearsal. We are living this each and every day. And, you know, it's all of our bodies, each one of us are different. We don't know what is going to work for us. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. And going on that journey to try to figure out what it is that actually will work for us, for each of us, that's a little bit of the struggle, but you know, we just have to try and enjoy the journey on the way to where we're going. Anyway, there's so many more things that I want to say, but I am going to cut it off before this gets too long. But I pray that you're healthy, that you are happy, that you are safe, and I pray that you have peace in your life. Until we meet again, my friends, have a fantastic 2020, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Happy New Year.